Good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday evening. Let's do some martial arts, shall we? As an exercise, let's do some kicking. As leg exercise. Yeah, kicking is very good for joints. Yeah, just slowly, you know. Yeah, very good for joints. Now I'm getting hot. Uh, yeah, just as an exercise, right? So that's front kick, right? Okay, side kick. It doesn't have to be too high, right? Okay. Maybe some punches, right? That's that'll do. All right. Make some swing. Whew. Enough. We'll take 5 minutes. Oh, wow. Whew. Okay, we are back. Oh, yeah, happy Saturday evening. Let me grab my chair and yeah, we are doing mathematics these days, right? Which is good hobby, right? Let's do some more, okay? So, all right. Yeah, let's erase all this past dealings. Why? Yeah, somebody please invent electronic whiteboard, okay? Because uh, even nothing but a big touchscreen tablet PC, electronic whiteboard. They should invent that. Maybe they already did. I don't know. Well, I'm kind of hesitant of erasing this because it seems to be somewhat important, okay? But I have no choice but erasing it, okay? Are there some other whiteboards I can erase? You know what? Let's just erase it. Let's let it go. Because I will only have limited number of whiteboards, okay? So just erase it. I have no idea what it means. Yeah, I kind of know what it means. It's combinatorics, but we had enough fun with that, so yeah. Yeah. Okay. So after last episode, I watched another episode of this V series TV show, right? And then ate some food and what was in the menu? I think it was like salmon, ramen noodle, and vegetables. Pouring water, salmon, vegetables, and ramen noodle. I think that's what it was. It has no name, right? Yeah. Some healthy soup, I guess. Yeah, a lot of water in there. Okay. Uh, Let me grab my whiskey. Ah. Okay, so we are doing mathematics, okay? So let us approximate pi. And we know what pi is by now, but back in the days they didn't. Okay, so in mathematics, it's like this. Okay, if you let's say there is a theorem that's already proven. Okay, but if you come up with a different way to prove this theorem, there's a publication material. in mathematics journals. Okay, so yeah. So we're going to approximate pi using polygons. Okay. So for example, you have circle, right, with radius 1, and you have enclosed enclosed triangle. Okay. And second approximation, yeah, square. Okay. Same radius 1. Okay. So what is pi? Yeah, pi can be thought as some kind of constant. It's a transcendental number, meaning pi cannot be expressed with some finite algebraic formula. Yeah, you can have some infinite series, all right, but closed form formula does not exist for pi, and provably so. Okay, some people prove that. Okay, so transcendental number like pi or e, Euler's number e, like 2.7 blah blah, pi like 3.14 blah blah blah. Okay, those are transcendental numbers. They cannot be expressed in closed form formula algebraically. Okay, and people prove that. Okay, right. So pi is like this. Okay, pi r squared, some unknown constant. Okay, you have r radius. Okay, so r squared is just this area of this square. You're doing geometry, okay? Yeah. So this is r squared. And multiply by some unknown constant pi, this is area of this circle. Okay, so, okay? About 3 times of this square, 3.14 times, okay, then you get the area of this circle. Okay? There are a lot of infinite series, they express pi, okay? And we're gonna come up with another one. Will it be public material? Yeah. Unless it's already known. I don't know. I don't care. Okay. We're gonna have some fun, okay? So, yeah, you have this triangle, then square, and then you have pentagon, right? Pentagon, okay? So pretend this is pentagon, okay? So, and pretend this is circle. Okay? Yeah, so as you increase the number of the sides, your pentagon and septagon, whatever, sexagon, septagon, septagon, and octagon, blah blah blah. Okay, you'll approximate to the area of the circle. Okay, so how do you find area of these polygons? Yeah, you just divide by make a lot of triangles connecting the center of the circle and the dot. This it's not edge. Edge is the side line, right? The dot vertex. Vertex. Okay, vertices. Okay, yeah. So you have theta, okay? Let's list n polygon with n sides. Okay? Alright, so you 2 pi, right? 2 pi divided by n, right? And sine of that. And because triangle, you have theta, two sides A and B, okay? What's the area of this triangle? AB sine theta divided by 2. Why? Because you have this parallelogram, right? So this is the height of this parallelogram is a sine theta, right? And the triangle is half of this parallelogram. That's why you divide by 2. Okay. So this one triangle, okay, you have 2 pi, which is circle, angle, okay, divide by n, sine of that, and you have to divide by 2, okay, and limit where n goes to infinity, okay, and this is pi. Okay? Woo. Well, correction, the n of them, okay, yeah. Am I going too fast? Don't worry, this is not an important thing, okay, so, yeah. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay, so, yeah, I break it down for you, right, so, yeah. Yeah. If you feel I'm going too fast, and if you do want to understand this, then yeah, you gotta do some web research in the Wikipedia or Khan's Academy or YouTube, other websites. Okay, so yeah, okay, we're just having fun. Okay, so let me take a picture of this, and we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, all right, very good, very good. I break it down for you. Okay, all right. Ah. Okay. Well, let's take a break from mathematics. All that math, right? Like all that jazz. Let me have some red wine. So, yeah, after that last episode, yeah, I ate food and watched some another episode of V TV show. And then I went to bed and took a nap. And then I woke up and uh, I went out to shop some food. And there are these wonderful in grocery stores pre-washed and pre-chopped vegetables, right? Pre-washed, pre-chopped vegetables. Good for single guys like me because I mean, yeah, I don't want to spend too much time cooking. Okay, so but once in a while I do. Okay, so I did that. How did I cook? Well, it's pre-washed, pre-chopped vegetables consisting of like baby potatoes, small potatoes, and onions and zucchini, mushrooms. Okay, so I bought two of them, two boxes. Okay, so two cases, and then I bought rotisserie chicken. Okay, so I put a lot of plastic containers. So about 7 of them, I guess. So portion by portion, yeah, just I just wore this kitchen gloves and then divvied out all this chicken rotisserie, put them in plastic containers and vegetables in the container, and I put them in the refrigerator. Okay, so that was my cooking. Okay, so yeah, like in the morning, maybe tomorrow. Okay, I put some water in there, boil it in the microwave, and then put some ramen noodle in there or beans. Then I eat it. Okay, so healthy food. Yeah, so that's how I cook. Just single guy, right? Yeah, they taste good and very healthy, right? And after grocery shopping, yeah, I went to the lake, frozen lake, and I did push-ups, running. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let me break this down for you. Okay, and we'll get back to that triangle thing. Okay, how to express this triangle in a mathematical equation. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, all right. First, this. Yeah, it's area of circle pi r squared and r radius is 1, so pi 1 squared is pi. Okay, we are approximating with summation of these triangles, partition of this polygon. We increase the number of these vertices in the polygon. Okay, and 2 pi is 360 degrees. You divide by n, so that's this angle theta of one triangle. Okay, and there are n of them in this polygon. Okay, so AB sine theta divided by 2. Okay? AB radius 1. Okay? This 1 times 1 is 1. Divided by 2. Okay? And there are n of them, n triangles. Okay? So limit, okay, n goes to infinity. Okay? That's what it is. That's that. Okay? So it's a nice exercise, right? Yeah. So cool. Whew. How interesting. I've never seen anything like this before, so it may be brand new, or maybe somebody else already found it. I don't know. We don't know. We don't care. Okay, so happy holidays. Happy holidays. Yeah, you're doing mathematics. Well, thank you for spending time with me. Okay, you're just like my parents, metaphysical parents. You care about me. You love me. Thank you. I love you right back. Yeah, happy holidays. Mm. Yeah. So how do you go about calculating this? Well, yeah, Taylor expansion, right? Yeah, which is really cool stuff. Or maybe Fourier series, whatever. You can expand this with infinite series, right? Plus, plus, minus, plus, whatever, right? Yeah. But we got it, okay? We'll stop here. The rest, we'll leave it to some future generation or some more professional mathematicians, okay? So we did our job as, I don't know about you, but I'm amateur, all right? Yeah. I don't want to go further than this, okay? Because we want to get back to that triangle thing, right? Yeah. Let's do that. Need to put some layers. It's kind of getting chilly. Uh, uh, Shut the whiteboard, I guess. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm not sure if this is correct. Okay, this doesn't look right. This is more like maybe I got this one wrong. Okay, so cosine 90 plus 30 is should be equal to it should be equal to cosine should be equal to minus cosine 90 minus 30, which is like minus cosine 60, which is 30, 60, 1 over 2, minus 1 over 2. Okay. So yeah, I got it wrong. Sorry. Yeah, my bad. It's been a long time. So yeah, cosine 30 is square root of 3 over 2. Okay. Cosine 60, that's 1 half. Okay. So, okay. So this A is equal to, well, A squared is equal to two sides, right? 1 plus 1 minus 2 times 1 times 1 minus 2 times uh 1 over minus 1 over 2. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. So A is square root of 3. Okay? Okay, we got that. Okay, so coordinate of this guy should A square root of 3. Okay, so this you have here square root of 3 divided by 2 minus square root of 3 divided by 2. Okay, that's the x coordinate of this triangle. Okay, we're almost there, right? And the equation for this straight line here, oh, that's easy. Why? We know 2 points. So we can find the equation off of that, right? Y is equal to, what's the slope? Okay. Okay. So when slope, yeah, it's dy dx, right? Dy by dx, delta x, delta y, delta x. Okay, so uh, when x go from minus square root of 3 over 2 to 0, so delta x is like square root of 3 divided by 2, and delta y, oh, we don't know it that yet, huh? Okay, it's not 0. Well, we have 1. What's the angle here? So this 60 degrees, this 30 degrees, right? Okay. I guess this is 1/2, right? No, it is. Yeah, 1/2. Yeah, ratio 2, 1, square root of 3. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, okay. Minus. So, y from minus 1/2 to 1, so that's like 3 over 2. So that's the slope. Y plus y intersection, okay? Well, that's 1. Okay? Which is equal to 2 cancel, square root cancel, okay? So square root of 3x plus 1. So that's equation of this guy. Okay? How about this guy? I give 5 minutes, okay? We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? And if you want to, go ahead, calculate the, we call this guy y1, okay? Yeah, go ahead if you want to, calculate y2, okay? Alright? Equation of this line. Okay? Okay. This is having fun, right? Yeah. Alright, let's take 5 minutes. Okay. Alright. Yeah, knowledge rotation, key to lifelong happiness. That's what we're doing. So, Okay, so okay, did I go too fast? I'm sorry, but the thing is, we are just having fun. Mathematics, if you go to Khan's Academy or YouTube, they can teach you a lot better than I can. Okay, I'm not a professional instructor or teacher. I don't get paid for this, and I'm not trained teacher, right? So yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, we're just having fun, all right? Yeah. Okay, we go ahead calculate y2. Okay, we don't need this guy anymore. We don't need any of this. Okay, so let's make some room. This time I go slow for you. Okay, I break it down for you. All right. So we have a triangle. Okay, and from the point of origin to this each vertex, that's length 1, right? So the Cartesian coordinate of this top vertex, apex, is 0, comma 1, x, comma y. Okay? And this vertex is square root of 3 over 2, comma 1 half, minus 1 half. Okay? Yeah. Because angle, this equilateral triangle, so it's 60 degrees, right? You divide it in half. That's why it's 30 degrees. Okay? And this guy is 60 degrees. And you have right triangle. Okay? So ratio is 1, 2, and square root of 3. Pythagoras, right? 30 degrees. 60 degrees. Okay? 2, 1, square root of 3, which is like 1.7. Okay? Big angle facing the line that faces big angle is bigger than the line that's facing smaller angle. Okay? So, yeah. Pythagorean theorem. Okay? 4 is equal to 1 plus 3. Okay? So, that's what it is. Now, equation for straight line is this. Okay? Y is equal to uh, delta y over delta x, that's the slope, multiplied by x, plus y0, that's the intercept, y is intercept. Okay? So, what is delta x here? From here to there, square root of 3 divided by 2 minus 0, right? So that's delta x, okay? And delta y is equal to minus 1 over half minus 1, right? So, we're calculating the slope, okay? So, this becomes minus 3 over half divided by square root of 3 divided by 2. And 2 cancels, right? And 3 is square root of 3 times square root of 3. Okay, so it cancels. Okay, so this becomes minus square root of 3. Okay, so this guy becomes this y2 minus square root of 3 x plus 1. Okay, and this guy y3 is nothing but minus 1 over half. It's just horizontal line. So, triangle equation T in terms of x, comma, y, comma, theta is equal to. Now we do Boolean hybrid, okay? Iverson bracket. Minus pi over 6, which is negative 30 degrees, right? This guy. Pi over 2, which is 90 degrees, okay? Then you do y1, I mean, y, y, y2, which is, we just spell it out because simple enough. Plus, when theta is between 90 degrees and this guy is 7 pi over 6, then we do y1, which is square root of 3 times x plus 1. Finally, plus, if theta is between 7 pi over 6 and 2 pi minus pi over 6, so 12 minus 1, 11, okay, so 11 pi divided by 6 and then you multiply by y is equal to -1. Okay? Yeah, that's that. It's brand new mathematics, okay? So, yeah, we got it. Boolean polar Cartesian hybrid coordinate system. Okay, so, yeah. I've never seen anything like this before. Okay, so, but we got it. Okay, so. I'm sorry if I wrote too small. I mean, you can pause this video and enlarge or make it on. Take a screenshot, okay, and save as JPEG, JPG. You take a screenshot and copy, print screen, right? So pause this video if you want to, okay, and click on print screen, and then you will have the screenshot copied into your clipboard in your computer, okay, in your laptop, okay, and then you open Microsoft Paint, whatever picture photo editing software, and hit Control V, paste it, okay? And then you can save it as JPEG, and you can enlarge it, and you can read this if you want to. Uh, This is low budget, okay? Shoestring budget, so I don't have this big tablet, touch screen tablet PC, okay? So I cannot enlarge it for you. But you're gonna take 5 minutes break, and I will bring this closer so that you can see. Okay? After I take a picture of this, we'll take 5 minutes break, okay? But we got it. It took us a while, right? But we got it. Okay. Very good. Geometry. All right. Yeah. Okay. Which is really cool stuff. It's beautiful. All right. Yeah. Let's take a picture of this baby. Yeah. Just like we promised, we got to the bottom of this, and if we found the equation for triangle, right? Good. Okay. So let's bring this closer to you. Should be good enough, right? Okay. Right. Now you can see everything. All right. Let's take 5 minutes. Okay. Right. Yeah, we came up with brand new mathematics, right? Yeah, that's good enough, right? Very good. Well, it's over now, so let's put this behind us, and maybe I'll tell you some stories. How about campaign trail stories? Okay, yeah, I had so much fun. I didn't get elected, but it was worthwhile because I met wonderful people that I otherwise I would not have met during campaign trail. Okay, so like so I went to like Bible study group, right? Church in this town in the valley, somewhere in the valley. It's like 1 hour and a half north of Anchorage. Okay, so that's this place. Good people. Okay, so I went to Bible study group, and then a gentleman there had a birthday party. Okay, I was in the middle of campaign trail, so I think it was like Saturday afternoon. Okay, I Bible study group is Saturday morning early, 8 o'clock. It's kind of like breakfast club. Okay, so gentlemen over there, there were like 10 of us, right, in the Bible study group. Okay, we are talking about back in like July, 5 months ago. Okay, so a gentleman there has birthday party, so I was invited. So I went to birthday party. It's part of my campaign effort. Okay, so yeah, and then they they cooked this whole pig. About It's kind of juvenile pig. Okay, this big, 4 feet, 5 feet, 3 feet, longer than 3 feet. Okay, about 4 feet long. This juvenile pig, whole pig. They cooked it in a smoker, big smoker, old school. Okay, with this firewood, right? For hours and hours, okay? And they invited us, and then the best pork meat I have ever had. It was so tender and juicy. Best pork meat I have ever had. Maybe second best, okay? Because in Korea, I have had some good pigs there, pork. But maybe best, second best, okay? But it was way up there, okay? Oh my goodness, it was so good. No seasoning, all right? Oh my goodness, it was so good, okay? And people there are fantastic people, okay? I didn't know. But later on, I learned that they are like AA, what America Alcoholic Anonymous. So I didn't know. So I brought beer and I asked them, hey, can I bring some beer? And they said, no, 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 no. This is Alcoholic Anonymous. Okay. Oh, oops. I don't know. Oh, no worries. It's in my car. I'm not going to bring it here. Okay. I just take it back to my home. But I brought snacks, candies, okay, chips, drinks. It's kind of padlock, right? So yeah, I wanted to contribute, right? So yeah, okay, yeah. I met wonderful people there. Okay, so during my campaign trail, I've met very smart people, beautiful ladies, handsome men. Okay, they look like actresses, actors, models, male, female. Okay, in Alaska, yeah, we have some very handsome people, beautiful ladies, handsome men. Okay, I met many of them. Okay, during my campaign trail. Okay, so but I don't fool around. Okay, so I always came home by myself. I met beautiful ladies in like karaoke bar, dance club. Okay, but I always came home alone. Okay, so when it comes to guys, yeah, sometimes we exchange numbers. because we became friends. Okay, so I met some filmmakers too, Alaskan filmmakers. Okay, through my campaign tour. Yeah, exchanging phone numbers and stuff. Why? Who knows? Maybe we make movies, Alaskan movies. Okay, so yeah, 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 yeah. I'm a huge fan of Alaskans. They're fantastic. Yeah. Ah. So what was that pork meat, pig meat that I had in Korea? It's called samgyeopsal. What is samgyeopsal? Three layers of meat. It's kind of like bacon. You have three layers of meat and three layers of fat, right? And it's kind of like bacon, okay? But in Korea, they call it samgyeopsal, and they don't make it a slice. They make it thick, and they cook it in the like charcoal, right? And you dip it in a fish sauce. Good stuff, okay? Some other pork meat I had. I'm sorry if you are Muslim or kosher Jewish people who don't eat pork. Well, I'm sorry, okay? But I'm not practicing Muslim or practicing Jew. I love Islam, Judaism, okay? But I'm secular kind of guy, okay? And Christians, yeah, they eat pork. I'm a Christian, okay? So, some other wonderful pork I had, it was in New York. We'll take 5 minutes break and I'll tell you some New York story. Okay? Yeah. We're talking about pork, pig meat. Yeah. Let's take 5 minutes. Okay. So some pork meat story. Okay. I was in New York, Manhattan, New York. Why? Well, I was doing PhD in computer science. My specialization was computational biology. Okay, so in computer science department. Okay, so that was my specialty, computational biology. Okay, so whereas there was Ithaca, New York, upstate New York, like 5 hours, 6, 7 hours north of Manhattan. Okay, so yeah, college town kind of Ithaca. Okay, I was born there, and I went back, did my PhD for 2 years. After that, I dropped out. Okay, so it was too much mathematics, too advanced statistics. I couldn't take it. Okay, so I just know the basics. Okay, yeah. I realize I'm not a PhD material. Okay, it is way over me. Okay, it's way beyond me. But I have friends who finished their PhDs. Some siblings, my dad finished their PhDs. Okay, I admire their perseverance. Okay, PhD is long. Okay, it's like 5 years, 6, 7 years. Okay, after that they do postdoctoral study. Okay, I there's no way I can do that. I don't study that much. I'm softcore. I'm not hardcore like that. So yeah, 2 years PhD is kind of like master's degree. I didn't get master's, but equivalent to master's degree education. Okay, so yeah. But Cornell University, its medical school is in Manhattan, New York. Why? Because Ithaca, New York is a small town, but Manhattan, New York, big town. New York, New York. Okay. So yeah, they want to expose these medical students to bigger population like New York. So Cornell University Medical School is in Manhattan, New York. Okay, I did summer internship there twice over 2 summers. Okay, so yeah, it was fun. Yeah. So uh, the first summer, okay, yeah, doing internship, me doing computational biology. Okay, some biological Cornell Medical School laboratory. Okay, yeah, yeah, internship. Okay, and some professors of ours took us to lunch in Manhattan. Where did we stay? We stayed in an apartment, a high tall apartment building in Manhattan. It's kind of like dormitory. Okay, yeah, bunk bed upstairs, downstairs, these bunk beds, right? Yeah, 4 guys in a room. Okay, it's kind of like dormitory. Okay, fun time, right? Yeah, my one and only dormitory experience. Well, in the U.S. Army, yeah, it's kind of like dormitory too, the barracks. Okay, just one. It's kind of like two-bedroom apartment barracks in the Fort Hood, Texas. Okay, yeah, just 2 guys, roommates, right? Yeah, whatever. So Manhattan, New York. Okay, how many months? Like 2, 3 months over one summer, over 2 summers. Okay, internship. So uh, one day, okay, during lunchtime, some professors of ours took us to lunch. Okay, so we had some class, right? Computational biology, and then we all interns. Okay, so professors and us, we walk up street in Manhattan and fully paid by professors. Okay, so yeah, first intern when we were first year PhD program. Okay, PhD candidates, and it was a restaurant somewhere in Manhattan, New York. Okay, and they have this barbecue pork ribs, rib tips, and it's so well cooked. We can chew on the cartilage of the rib tips, and it was just so good. And they had this Italian white wine, and it was so good. Okay, the best, one of the best wine of any kind I have ever had. Typically, I don't drink white wine, but that Italian white wine was amazing. One of the best wine I've ever had in my life. Some other pork rib story. Yeah, when I was in law school, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Okay, I lived in Ypsilanti, Michigan, which is like 20 minutes away from Ann Arbor. Okay? Between Ann Arbor and Detroit. Yeah, from Ypsilanti to Detroit, like 30 minutes. Okay. So when I was in Ypsilanti, Michigan, yeah, we have African American population there. Okay. And they have this restaurant that sells soul food, Southern style soul food. And they had this barbecue pork rib, pork chops, rib tip. Okay. And they cooked it very well, so I could eat this cartilage. It was so good. Okay. This cornbread and stuff. Okay. Soul food. Fantastic, right? Good stuff. Yeah. How about turkey? We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? I tell you some turkey story. Some of the best turkey I've ever had, okay? So take 5 minutes and we'll talk about it, okay? So, okay? All right. Yeah. Yeah, turkey. I'm single and my parents, siblings, they're in Korea, so and my friends know that. So sometimes they would invite me in the past, nice Thanksgiving dinner. Not this year. Hey, it's COVID-19, blah blah blah, right? So, but a couple of years ago, okay, about 2, 3 years ago, yeah, I was invited to family friends during Thanksgiving, right? And they cooked this turkey, and my favorite part, turkey skin. It was so thin and crispy. Oh my goodness, turkey skin cooked in oven, magical. Oh, I love fat. Okay, I do. And also like some another family friends invited me over, and they cooked beef steak on a grill, and they were about to throw away the fatty part, and I was like, "Oh no 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 no! Yeah, would you please cook this beef fat on the grill for me? Because I want to eat it." And they did. taste of heaven, paradise. Grilled beef fat, just melting in my mouth. Taste of heaven. Okay, so yeah. Ooh. In Korea, my parents are very good cooks too. So when I was in Korea, like teenager, right? There's this obscure Korean tradition. You have this rock, flat, about 1 inch thick. You go to creek, right? It's about 1 inch thick, and it its shape is like kind of a triangular or rectangular, but it's flat. Okay, and they use it as a frying pan, flat rock. It takes a while to heat up this rock because it's like, excuse me, 1 inch thick. And they put some fire underneath, okay, and then prop it up, and then use this rock, flat rock, as a frying pan. Some obscure Korean tradition, okay, so. And my dad, he's very knowledgeable about this Korean traditions, okay, so yeah. So he cooked beef meat, including this beef fat, and he gave it to me after grilling on top of this rock. And once you heat it, this rock, it stays hot for a long time. Okay, so it takes a long time to heat up and takes a long time to cool down. Okay, this and that was really good. Okay, the sound of meat, this fat boiling up like being grilled, good time, right? Yeah, some fond memories. Now, when it comes to Korea, there's obscure Korean traditional religion. They call each other God. Well, 하늘님. 하늘 means heaven. Okay. So yeah, Mr. Heaven. Nim means like Mr. Okay. So Mr. Heaven, Mr. Heaven. Oh, you're God, God, God. So they treat each other like God. So they call each other God, gods. Okay. So there's some obscure Korean traditional religion. All right. It's better than treat human beings as animals. It's better to treat people as if they are gods. Right? Yeah. Some Korean religion. Okay. So what's the name of that religion? That I don't know. I don't remember. Okay. Maybe I used to know, maybe not. Okay, but I saw it on television, Korean television. Okay, some documentary, I guess. Maybe I read about it in books. Good stuff. So Greek, how do you say Mister? It's like curious. That was very interesting, right? Yeah, curiosity, curious, curious. Kim, Mr. Kim, curious Kim. How interesting. So yeah, let's do some linguistics, okay? So curious, curious, that means Mr. in Greek. It's very interesting and curious, right? How about Mr. Okay, Mr. How about mystery? Mysterious, curious, mysterious, master, Mr. Mystery. Maybe they share some common origin. Etymology, okay, so they're my guess. So when you see some stranger, a guy that you never met, you say Mr. Mr. Who? Doctor Who, Mr. Who. So kind of mysterious guy. So we'll call him Mr. Mysterious Mr. Some random stranger guy, right? Yeah, just guessing. Right, linguistics. Not exactly science. It's art, kind narrative, right? Yeah. Some narrative spin in linguistics. It's kind of guessing game. Oh, I want some more wine. Uh, boom. I love that cork opening sound. Boom. Okay, this wine bottle is gone. No problem. I got one more. Well, I can tell you some more Turkish story. Will take 5 minutes, okay? And then yeah. Okay. Okay. So, Turkey story, huh? Sure. When I was in Madison, Wisconsin, I majored in computer science, of course, and but I also took some classes outside of computer science because I was undergrad, right? There's some required classes, category of required classes like English literature and social science and physics, chemistry, biology. Okay, yeah, and some liberal arts, right? Yeah, I took acting class. I took about four classes in entertainment business. Okay, acting and backstage craft, and then video production and theatrical literature like screenplay. Right? Yeah, those are the four classes I took. Okay, when I was taking this theatrical literature class, okay, yeah, it's about history of screenplay stuff. Okay, so very good class. Okay, so like Victorian era, Victorian morality theater, this Western history of theater. All right, very good class. Okay, and we have teaching assistants lady, uh, TA, right? This is undergrad, right? And she was kind of middle aged. She was married with two kids. Okay, her husband, boy and a girl. Okay, very smart kids. Okay, so they're white people, Caucasians. Okay, so yeah, I befriend I befriended TAs, teaching assistants. Okay, so yeah, she was like in her 50s or 40s. Okay, her husband, two kids. Okay, her children, high school teenagers. I think high school, middle school. Okay, so she invited me over to her Thanksgiving dinner, and I was greatly honored. Okay, so why did she invite me? Because I'm foreign, kind of foreign student ish, right? Yeah, I don't have any family. They know. Okay, so yeah, I've been invited to a lot of Thanksgivings in America. Americans are nice. Okay, all different races. Okay, they're all cool. Okay, so yeah, okay, yeah, good turkey. Okay, another turkey story. I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago. Okay, so back then I was dating. All right, so I invited a lady 4 or 5 years ago to my apartment. Back then I was in Anchorage. Okay, one bedroom apartment. Okay, I was a computer programmer. Okay, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, somewhere in Anchorage. Okay, so yeah, so I invited back then my girlfriend, my date, to my apartment, and I cooked turkey, and it was very well done. Okay, so it's not whole turkey, but I sliced it, chopped it open, and make it smaller, like bite size. Okay, and with this aluminum foil container, I cook in the oven. Yeah, with some herbs, and it was very good. Okay, so not whole turkey. That's more technical. You have to measure temperature, time. I cannot do that. Okay, I just sliced it, diced it with my fingers after I melt the turkey. How? Probably in the bathtub. But did I tell my date? I don't think so. Why? Because she wouldn't have eaten that kind of turkey melted in a bathtub. I don't think I told the lady. Okay, I dated several ladies, one at a time, of course. Okay, so yeah, one at a time. Okay, I'm not polygamous. Okay, yeah, so I invite a lady over for some weekend and cooked turkey. Not whole turkey. That's too technical. Okay, yeah, just break it apart, all the meat bones. Okay, put them together with some nice vegetables like leek, Napa cabbage, or something more exotic like fennel, right? Very fragrant. It kind of look like celery, but it has some more aroma. Fennel. 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 Okay. And some turnips, right? Maybe some potato too. Okay. So yeah, fennel. Love it. Okay. So vegetables, there are two kinds. Okay. Some leafy, very thin, like leafy ones. You have Napa cabbage, right? Napa cabbage has stalk, thick part that's very juicy and a lot of water and moist in there. Yeah, that you can cook in the oven. Okay? But leafy part, the fringe part is too thin. If you put in the oven, it will start to burn. Okay? So what do you do with that? You make it into a soup in the stove, in the water. Okay? Okay? Vegetables. If the at the end of the leaf, like you have fennel, you have Napa cabbage, whatever cabbage, okay? Thick part, juicy part, you can put in the oven. Okay, but leafy part, the fringe part is too thin. You will burn in the oven. Okay, so what do? You separate the thick part and leafy thin part, and thin part you make a soup. Cook in the water in a pot, vegetable soup. Okay, thick part, yeah, you can cook in the oven. Okay, like eggplant, turnips. All right, yeah. You use all different parts of these vegetables. Okay, thick part in the oven, thin part in a cooking pot, boil it, make a soup. And also rice cooker, right? You have quinoa, beans, barley, brown rice, black rice, white rice, okay, sticky rice, and beans, quinoa, barley. Yeah, rice cooker, okay. And you put some parsley, some salt, pepper, and after it's cooked, yeah, you put some cilantro, dill, right? Dill, herbs. It's so good, okay. When I cook like that, it's when I have a party, house party, or when I have a date, which doesn't happen very often. Okay. I have some fond memories. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? And I'll tell you some house party stories that I hosted back in the days, way back. Okay. Okay. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Story time, right? Happy Saturday night. Yeah. Okay. So when I was in Cornell between 2004 and 2006, I was there for 2 years. Okay. Yeah, doing computational biology, computer science department. Okay, so computational biology is very interdisciplinary field. You have biology and computer science, right? So like biophysics, right? Computational computer science and biology. Okay, so I have many friends who were not in computer science department. Okay, because we take some computational biology classes, and there are people with all different field in computational biology class, bioinformatics. Okay, so there are people from chemistry, people from physics, engineering, and people from biology, biochemistry. Okay, yeah. And one day I invited them over during some weekend. Okay, they were PhD candidates. Okay, Ithaca, New York, Finger Lake. So I had one bedroom apartment. Okay, I had a car and yeah, huh? Living off campus as PhD candidate. Okay, yeah, there's some graduate housing available on campus, Cornell, but no, I live off campus. Okay, so yeah, I invited them over during some weekend, like Saturday afternoon, and they came over. I cooked, and they liked it. What did I cook? I tell you. Okay. When I was in Korea, I read this article. It's more like cartoon. It's about European history. Okay. The writer of that cartoon is very educational cartoon. It's about European history. He went to Seoul National University. Okay. He studied in Europe. Okay. So there's this French cuisine, something like coco bang, right? What is it? It's chicken marinated in red wine. Okay. Coco bang. So I cooked that. I marinated chicken in red wine, dry red wine. Okay. So I opened that. Okay. Yeah. Dry red wine. Okay. Chicken marinated dry red wine. Coco bang. I think that's what's called. Okay. Some others. Yeah. I cooked mashed potatoes in. You have this plate for muffins to cook muffins to bake muffins, metal slots, right? And I cooked mashed potato in there. Okay. Inside of mashed potato, I put some. It's like mashed potato buffet in this pan slots for muffin metal plate. Okay, I put mashed potato in there and baked it. Inside of mashed potato, surprise, different seeds like flower, sunflower seeds in one, another one, just mashed potato. Okay, another slot, flax seeds, another slot, poppy seeds, whatever. Okay, something very healthy. Well, on top, some of them I sprinkled this shredded cheese. Okay, some others didn't. We had some bacon. Okay, bits. So some. Okay, but there's some vegetarians, PhD candidates who are from India. Okay, so this plate is for vegetarians. My Indian American friends. Okay, PhD candidates. Okay, but others, yeah, some cheese and some bacon. Okay, so also some uh ground beef. Ground beef, okay. For meat eaters, okay, and there's some vegetarian plate, okay, so some seeds, okay. They love that stuff, okay. Mashed potato inside, some seeds or ground beef, bacon. They loved it, okay. So it was a big success, okay. So, yeah. Yeah, my PhD candidate friends, many of them Indians, South Asia, India. Okay, many of them are Caucasians, many of them Asians, some Hispanics. Okay, and but not African Americans. Okay, we would love to have African Americans PhD program, but they weren't there. Okay, but later on, I went to law school. Yeah, we had African American friends. Affirmative action, I think that's a good thing. Yeah, it's kind of unconstitutional. It's like race discrimination. All right, racial favoritism. So any other races disadvantaged. Okay, but yeah, we want to have African Americans in law school, and we did. Okay, male and female. Okay, so yeah, because after they passed the law school, they will have to pass the state bar exams. You don't have any affirmative action in bar exams. Why? Because it's pass or fail bar exams. They don't even, the bar examiners, they don't get to see your name, face, race, gender. No. Bar exam, pass or fail. Okay. Well, African Americans, they're smart. Okay. So they may have gotten to law school for affirmative, with affirmative action, right? Maybe some extra points. Okay. But once they graduate law school, they have to take bar exam and they pass. African Americans, okay? But they're very smart people, okay? So, yeah, yeah. Because about 3 years ago, before I passed Alaska bar exam, okay, I went to some patent attorney, patent agent conference. It was in Denver, Colorado. I back then I was a computer programmer for state of Alaska. Okay. Yeah, I had some 1 week vacation and went to Denver, Colorado. Okay, and it's about intellectual property, patent invention. Okay, patent law conference hosted by none other than United States Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO. I'm licensed to practice patent, okay, because I passed the patent bar exam even before I went to law school. Okay. So I was patent agent, now I'm patent attorney. On paper, I don't practice it. Okay. On paper, yeah, I am. Okay. Difficult. Very difficult exam. Okay. I studied for 1 year and I passed it. First time. Okay. Some people take it second time, third time. Okay. But I studied and I passed it the first time. Okay. So we take 5 minutes break. Okay. And I tell you, Denver, Colorado patent law conference. And I tell you some people I met there. Okay. Good people. We take 5 minutes. Okay. I tell you. Story time. So affirmative action, I think it's good. Okay, yeah, we want to racially diversify campus, college campus. Okay, yeah, reparation, not too much. I agree with President Barack Obama. Okay, yeah, they should invest in education for African Americans. Okay, affirmative action, I think it's good. Okay, reparation, not so much. Okay, so I have to agree with President Barack Obama. He does not like the idea of reparation, transferring money from white people to black people. Eh, invest in education for African Americans. That's better. Okay. Yeah, it's like do not give the fish, do not give the money, give them education, give them fishing pole. All right, it's that concept. Okay, yeah, I agree with President Barack Obama. Okay, I should write that in this paper. Okay, because I didn't quite mention that yet. So yeah, President Obama he didn't use this fishing pole and fish analogy, but let's move from Talmud, Jewish Israelites. Okay, ancient wisdom, right? Hey, keep the fishing pole, not fish. Yeah, give education, okay, not the money, okay. So yeah, I agree with that. So, President Obama he didn't say that Talmud fishing pole analogy, okay, but I will mention him opposing reparation, emphasizing education, okay. So affirmative action plan, I think it's good, okay. So it's kind of educational reparation concept, right? Yeah, unconstitutional, it's kind of racial discrimination against races other than African Americans. So, but I think it's fine. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Denver, Colorado. About 3, 4 years ago, before I passed the Alaska bar exam. Okay. Yeah, I graduated law school. I graduated law school. Okay, but I was still studying for Alaska bar exam because Alaska bar exam, the unified bar exam UBE, but the cutoff score, pass or fail, is like 280. It's the highest in the nation. Okay. Alaska bar exam is difficult to pass. Okay. First time I took it, I missed by 1 point. Second time, I passed with comfortable margin, right? 293. Okay. Was the 100%? Maybe 400. I don't know. But cutoff score 280. Okay. First time I passed by 1 point. Okay. We had good laugh. Okay. Me and my friends, family members. Okay. Ah! But second time, yeah, I got some help from my fellow lawyers. Okay. And I passed with comfortable margin. Okay. So, but when I went to this Denver, Colorado for patent law conference, like 3 days course. Okay. I was a still computer programmer. I didn't pass the Alaska bar exam yet. Okay. But I was on paper patent agent. Okay. So I went there, classroom. Okay. And all the others, they are practicing patent agents, like PhDs, with postdoctoral study patent agents with PhDs. Me, PhD dropout. Some other people there in patent law conference, Denver, Colorado, about 3, 4 years ago. Okay, patent attorneys who passed some bar exams. Okay, me still studying for Alaska bar exam, still didn't pass. Okay, so I was like, Okay, so you guys and girls, you're pattern agents with PhDs, postdoctorals, and practicing pattern agents and pattern attorneys who passed the bar exam somewhere. Okay, me didn't pass the Pat Alaska bar exam, so I'm not an attorney yet. Yeah, I did pass pattern bar exam, but I'm not practicing pattern law, so I was like fish out of water, right? Yeah. And most of them, they're kind of liberalistic, okay? Or they came from Massachusetts, California, Nevada, whatever, okay? And it was Denver, Colorado, okay? Beautiful town, beautiful town. I love that town, okay? So, but yeah, we are in this classroom, right? Pattern law, right? To learn about pattern law. I was like newbie. Yeah, on paper I was pattern agent, but because I passed the pattern bar exam, even before I went to law school, okay? So but other people there, like PhDs, practicing pattern agents, attorneys, pattern attorneys. Me, I wasn't even an attorney yet back then. Okay, I was like fish out of water. Okay, all these people, right? More highly educated. Okay, and there were some African Americans there, male and female, very smart, intellectual property law. Okay, I was very impressed. African Americans, pattern agents, pattern attorneys. Okay, very impressive. Right? Because to even take pattern bar exam to be a pattern agent, you don't have to go to law school, but you have to major in science just to take this exam, patent bar, intellectual property law. Okay, you have to have some 4 year college degree in some science, physics, chemistry, biology, or computer science, whatever. Okay, engineering, whatever. Okay, yeah. So they did pass all that. Okay, 4 year college in hardcore science, physical science. Okay, so African Americans being pattern agent after 4 year college in some hardcore science, passing the patent bar exam. Okay, patent agents, patent attorneys. Okay, some of them African Americans, females and males. Okay, very impressive. Okay, yeah, they're smart. Very impressive. I met them, Denver, Colorado, like 3 years ago. Talked to them. I was like, yeah, African Americans, okay, you're smart, okay, so yeah, very impressive. Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes break, okay, and I'll tell you some more stories. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we are back. We have some Saturday night story time. Okay. Ah, it's not Saturday Night Live, SNL. Just Saturday night story time. Okay, some Asian guy, Asian Alaskan, aging, American. We are so-called American. Whatever. All right. Yeah, I'm more like cosmopolitan. I love America. America is great. Okay, good people, good culture. All right, great food. Yeah. You're not American. You have accent. I do. Yeah. I have accent. Okay. So what? I'm bilingual. Are you? Yeah, whatever. So Denver, Colorado. Yeah, it was wonderful people. Colorado. Okay. First time second time I've been to Colorado. I've been to Colorado before. Okay. Yeah. But, oh, Denver, Colorado. It was beautiful town. Okay. Great people. Fantastic. Yeah. So I'm a runner. I run. Okay. So yeah, I stayed in a hotel this about 3 years ago. Okay. Yeah, a conference, pattern law. Yeah, it's an excuse. It's like vacation, 1 week vacation. Okay. So yeah, 3 days classes, pattern law, USPTO, fantastic people. Okay. Yeah. But I was there for 5 days, Monday to Friday, something like that. Okay. So I have some 2 days off. My free time, yeah, I ran. Denver, Colorado, downtown. Okay, I ran at night when there are not much traffic. Okay, yeah, I had to wait. Traffic signals is downtown Denver, Colorado. Okay, but I ran, took some pictures. Beautiful town. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was still studying for Alaska bar exam. Okay, oh my goodness. Yeah, in my spare time in Denver, Colorado. Yeah, I was 1 week vacation. So what? Yeah, 3 days class when it's over. Okay, yeah. Still studying for Alaska bar exam. Okay. Yeah, I went to Starbucks. Okay. Studying still. Other time, yeah, running. Right, yeah. It was not easy to pass Alaska bar exam. Okay. Yeah, I just studied very hard. Okay. Wasn't easy. So I met some people, Denver, Colorado, patent lawyers. Okay. Yeah, I introduced myself. Okay, but we are reading for class. Okay. Yeah, I'm from Alaska. But yeah, I went to law school in Michigan. And before Michigan Law School, yeah, I passed patent bar exam. Okay, so I'm patent agent on paper. I don't practice it. I'm a computer programmer in Alaska. I'm studying for Alaska bar exam. And I failed by 1 point last time. So I'm still studying. Huh? Like, oh, okay, okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm attorney. I'm patent attorney. Okay, I passed bar exam in California, Nevada, Massachusetts, wherever. Okay, but yeah, I failed once too. Okay, just get some help from lawyers, attorneys who already passed that exam in Alaska. Okay. Oh, okay, Mister. Yeah, maybe I get some help from Alaska bar exam passers who already passed and who are practicing attorneys in Alaska. And I did. I took the advices. Okay. And later, yeah, I did pass. Okay. Because Alaska bar exam, difficult to pass. Okay. California by exam, New York by exam, Delaware by exam, Alaska by exam, okay, and Louisiana by exam, okay. Probably they're the top five most difficult to pass, okay. So Delaware business law, Louisiana kind of French law, statutory. It's not common law based. They do their own thing in Louisiana, okay. Kind of French based, kind of statutory law, okay. Yeah. California by exam difficult to pass. Alaska by exam very difficult. Okay, so yeah, Delaware, California, New York, Louisiana, Alaska, top five most difficult by exams to pass. Okay, so, yeah, yeah. That's Denver, Colorado patent law conference about 3 years ago. Now it's 2020. Okay, so like 2017, something like that. Okay, so good time. Huh? Good people. Yeah, yeah. Let me clear my scarf. Oh, it's kind of getting chilly. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, it was not easy, you know, to pass the Alaska bar exam, to become a lawyer, right? It was not easy to become a computer programmer either. Nothing is easy, okay? I when I we'll take 5 minutes break, okay? Then I tell you about this Madison, Wisconsin computer science major undergrad for your college. Okay? We'll take 5 minutes. Okay, so I tell you my experience, how to learn, to program, okay? It was not easy, okay? Computer programming, beautiful, okay? We'll talk about that, okay? Right. Give me 5 minutes, okay? Alright. Okay, computer and me, right? Yeah. Well, I didn't apply for computer science major. I applied for electrical engineering major. Okay, from South Korea to some South Korean school. Okay, South Korean education system is very Spartan. Alright, South Korean education system is very much Spartan in Greece. Alright, it's like you are allowed to back then apply to only one university out of high school. Okay? Pass or fail. In America, you can apply to many different universities. In Korea, South Korea back then, 1980s, 1990s, you're only allowed to apply to one school, one university, college. Okay, Spartan, and only one major. You cannot change your major. So at the end of K-12 in South Korea, South Korea in general, okay, you're only allowed to apply to one university and one major, and you cannot change major. That's Korean Spartan education system. Very strict. You want to change your major, you have to study again, pass the exam, and apply to another school, apply to another major. Okay. So, for example, if you're gonna go to law school, medical school, you have to apply to medical school at the end of your K-12. Apply to your law school, pre-law, pre-med. You have to apply for it. One school, one major, and you cannot change your major. Okay? If you want to change your major, you have to go back and take this entrance exam, apply to another school, another major. Okay, you cannot change major. Very Spartan. That's South Korea back then. I don't know how it is now, yeah. But that's how it was back 1990s in South Korea. Well, South Korea in general. Okay, so there are other towns in South Korea like Gwangju, Busan, Daejeon. I've been to those towns. Okay, so yeah, very Spartan education system. Harsh, Spartan, like strict discipline. No flexibility. Okay, oh, very scary stuff. Okay, South Korean education system back then. Okay, very Spartan. Okay, strict. Well, yeah, I love insects, entomology. Okay, when I was in Korea, South Korea. Okay, I play with insects like grasshoppers, mantis, praying mantis, beetles. Okay, ants. Okay, and some amphibians like frogs. Okay, fish. Yeah, minnows. Okay, trouts. I love these animals, insects, beautiful insects like butterfly, dragonfly. They have that in South Korea. Okay, so at least back then they did. Okay, I don't know about now. It's been a long time since I've been to Korea. So I fell in love with insects. Okay, when I was in high school in South Korea, I told my dad, "Hey, Daddy, I want to major in biology." He said, "Son, there's no money in biology." Okay, I heard about this story. He went to Harvard, biology major. Okay, he's a Korean guy. He majored in Harvard University in America, Boston, Massachusetts. He's Korean guy, so he came back to Korea. Okay, what's he doing now? He's looking for a job. Okay, biology major in Harvard. There's no money in biology. Okay, listen to me, son. Okay, major in electrical engineering. Okay, I was like, Dad, but no, stop talking. Okay, just forget about biology. Take major, apply to engineering, electrical engineering school. That's where money is. Okay, son. Okay, Dad. Son, you have to grow up. Okay, you have to take care of business. You have to make money. Okay. Okay, so I applied to Madison, Wisconsin, Washington State University, West Virginia University, MIT, Harvard, okay, Stanford, whatever, okay. Yeah, Madison, Wisconsin, strong engineering program, okay, so yeah, Illinois, Urbana, Champaign, okay, Auburn, Champaign, those big schools, they rejected me, okay, so Washington State University, West Virginia University, and Madison, Wisconsin University, okay, they accepted me. I chose Madison, Wisconsin because they're very strong engineering program. Okay, so I got in, okay, then I switched my major to computer science. Why? Because I knew nothing about computers. Yeah. Yeah, 1980s, 1990s, South Korea, okay. The first computer our parents bought my siblings and me, Apple II, 1980s. Apple II. After that, IBM, International Business Machine, United States. Okay. Apple II, yeah, mostly I played these computer games, video games. It's like black and green, green screen, right? Floppy disk A, floppy disk A drive, B drive, okay, floppy disk, this 5 inches, something like that, okay. Square, right? MS DOS, Microsoft. What does this stand for? Desktop or diskette operating system, whatever. Mostly I would just play video games, okay. But then IBM computer, second computer, our parents bought for my siblings and me. I don't know how to turn that on. IBM PC. But my siblings, they're older than me, so they're better than me, okay. So yeah, I was not very good at computer, okay. Something brand new, okay. Electrical engineering, too much calculus, okay. Yeah, too much mathematics, calculus, okay. So I switched my major in medicine, Wisconsin to computer science as opposed to electrical engineering. Yeah. Oh, electrical engineering, like just mathematical modeling, just differential equation. I'm like, please stop. No more calculus, okay? Computer science, combinatorics, okay. Matrix, linear algebra, okay. That's something new, okay. Yeah, I'd rather do that, okay. Opposed to calculus, differential equations, okay. It's beautiful, but I did enough calculus in my Korean high school, okay. So let's do something new. Computer science, okay. Computer programming language like C++, object oriented programming like OOP. Okay, there's something new. Yeah, because I'm nomadic personality, nomadic, going to different places. Okay, calculus did too much of that. Okay, so South Korea. Okay, integration, derivative. Oh, I did enough of that. Okay, so please let me do something else. Computer science. So I switched my major. Okay, Madison, Wisconsin. 1997, 1998, somewhere there. Possibly even before you were born. Ancient history. Ugh. I'm Asian American, okay? I was born in Ithaca, New York. Grew up in Seoul, South Korea as a teenager, as a child, okay, preteen, post-teen, whatever, okay? So, story time. We take 5 minutes break, okay? So, I'll tell you what happened next, okay? Madison, Wisconsin, alright? America. Beautiful town, okay? Alright, 5 minutes. Okay. So, back in 1997, Madison, Wisconsin, okay, I experienced culture shock, language shock, race shock. It was shocking. My English was not good enough. Language shock. Culture, Korean culture, American culture, different. Race shock. Okay, yeah, it's Midwestern state, Wisconsin, Madison, Wisconsin. Fantastic state, great city, right? They're like white people, okay, so I'm just like Asian, okay. So I was walking down the street one day, going to the campus from my one bedroom apartment, okay. And so I was walking down the street, and there's this white guy walking down the street, up the street, whatever, okay. I was like, should I say hello, hi, or some white guy, me, Asian guy? How should I react? He was like, just walking down the street, okay? Because I haven't seen white people before. I mean, yeah, in Korea, Yongsan base, there's some Americans, black people, white people, Hispanics. Okay, yeah, I've seen some Americans before in Korea. Okay, but I was in Midwest, very flat farmlands. Okay, so yeah, so I didn't know how to react. This is culture shock. Okay, walking down the street, this is white guy walking this way. I was walking that way, so I was like, he was like, should I say hello or hi? How are you? I was like, At a loss. The fish out of sea. Fish out of water, okay. So culture shock, language shock, race shock. Okay. It was difficult. Alright, so 'cause I didn't know what to expect, what I was supposed to do. I'm walking down the street and he's walking up street. He's a white guy. I'm Asian guy. I was like, should I say hello or how are you or hi? I was at a loss. Okay, it was difficult. Korean culture, American culture, very different. Okay, so how different I can tell you. Korean culture, okay, it's like we are all Asians. Okay, in America, we are blacks, whites, Hispanics, mixed races, Arabs, Jews, Asians, Indians. Okay, we have all different races in America. Okay, in Korea, they are just Koreans. They're just Asians. Okay, so in America, all different races. I'm like different skin color, right? Like Indians, mixed races, natives, and Caucasians, blacks, Hispanics. Like I'm like it was too much for me. Okay, yeah, all different races, diversity of skin, race, skin color. It was very confusing. Okay, I'm like, are they different from me? White people, black people, Hispanics, mixed races, Indians, Jews, Arabs. Are they different from me? It was confusing. Culture shock. Yeah, it was not easy. It was something very new and different. What did I do? I slept a lot. It's like this cocoon metamorphosis, right? I slept a lot. It was two different language, race, culture from Korea to America. Okay, brand new environment. So I kind of hibernated, like cocoon, pupa. Okay, metamorphosis. Yeah, it was not easy. But medicine, Wisconsinites, very good people, very caring. Okay, so I got through college. It took me 7 years. 4 year college. It took me 7 years to graduate. Cultural, lingual, language, race, adaptation to America. Okay, it took me 7 years to graduate. Okay, it was not easy. Computer programming, yeah, fascinating, beautiful. Computer science. Okay, so I would just study and study. It was so new, beautiful. Computer programming languages. Okay, yeah. Functions, variables, constants, very mathematical, right? Yeah, it was beautiful. Computer science, computer programming. Okay, very beautiful. Mostly we programmed in Java. Yeah, Java Island. That's like Indonesia, Malaysia, Southeast Asia, right? Coffee, Java. Okay, I guess some computer programmers they drink coffee. Okay, when I programmed, I didn't drink coffee. I drank water. Okay, so but yeah, some computer programmers with Java, yeah, they love Java-based coffee. All right. Yeah, we program Java. Okay. What platform? Linux. Okay. Yeah. Unix. Mostly Unix. Sometimes Linux. Right. Yeah. Shell programming. Okay, yeah, we did all that. Okay, Emacs, X Emacs, or VI, Vi, like Elvis. Okay, so we did all that stuff. Okay, so yeah, back in the days, it's like year 2000, early 2000, year like 1997 to 2004, 7 years. 1997 to 2004, Madison, Wisconsin. Okay, yeah, a lot of computer programming. Okay, beautiful, good days. Mm, good time. Okay. Some weeks I did not sleep a wink, whole week, solving these problems, computer programming. Yeah, difficult computer programming project. Okay, for a whole week I did not sleep. Okay, yeah, trying to understand the problem. Our professors, some of them Jewish, some of them Indian. Okay, very highly intellectual people. Okay, Jewish, Indian professors, Caucasians. It's some serious department, computer science. Okay, Madison, Wisconsin. Okay, Jews, Indians, Caucasians. Okay, professors, some Asians. Okay, highly intellectual. Okay, so when they give us this computer programming project, okay, in operating system, concurrent programming, database, numerical analysis, algorithm, computer programming language, it was very challenging. Okay, so intellectual discipline. Okay, so good time. All right, we take 5 minutes break. Okay, so yeah, good time. Okay, then after 5 minutes break, I tell you some other things that happened. Okay, good things, not bad, nothing bad. Okay, so like food, sandwich. Okay, so we take 5 minutes break. Okay, so 5 minutes. So yeah, Madison, Wisconsin, 1997 through 2004, 7 years. Yeah, there's some sandwich shop right next to this computer science buildings. Okay, this is big campus, Madison, Wisconsin. Okay, university, big campus. Okay, so next to computer science department building, this sandwich shop. Okay, they have this amazing sandwich with chicken breast. It was so good. They also had Middle Eastern food grocery store, Middle Eastern grocery store. Okay, with this grape leaf, olive oil, and rice in there. I was like, oh, Nirvana, taste of heaven. Hallelujah. Okay. Grape leaf, grape, grapes, grape leaves, and rice in there, olive oil. Okay. Oh my God, it's so good. Okay. Middle Eastern grocery. Okay. It was so good. Yeah. American sandwich. Okay. Yeah. Not sure if it was Subway or some other brand. Chicken breast. Foot long sandwich with chicken breast. Okay. It was just so good. Okay. And next door, Middle Eastern grocery store. Okay. Grape leaves, rice in there, olive oil. Okay. Oh my God. It's so good. Okay. So, hallelujah. Nirvana. Okay. Like taste of heaven. Nectar, honey, ambrosia. Right. It was so good, okay. And they had some Chinese restaurants too, okay. So good, okay. Yeah, good food. Some Indian restaurants, Thai food, Thailand, okay, green curry. Yeah, some Indian restaurant like tandoori, something like that, okay. So curry, Indian curry, okay. And Thai food, fish sauce, like tom yum chum, this soup with this basil, tree branches and leaves. Amazing. Mushrooms and lemongrass. My goodness, this is so good. Okay, taste of heaven. I love green curry. Okay, yeah, there's red curry, yellow curry. Okay, my preference green curry. Okay, yeah, amazing. I love Thai cuisine. Okay, so yeah. Okay, that's all I have to say. Okay, all right. After this episode, yeah, it's right now it's like midnight. What time is it? Yeah, about midnight. Okay. I talked to my parents in South Korea. Okay. So, okay. Thank you. Happy holidays. Bye.